Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading for October 2022. This is a Halloween-themed love reading, and it explores the potential for tricks, treats, and bewitching bumps in the night for Sagittarius. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. So here in the first column, we uncover tricks of the heart that Sagittarius might not see coming. You have Hellhound, Cruelty, Fear, Tactics. You have Strength, Magician, and the Devil. So some major arcana cards going on with the tricks of the heart. In the second column, we look at love treats in October's goodie bag. For Scorpio, you have Ghost, Regret. You have King of Swords, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. In this third column, we look at the potential for Sagittarius to experience magically delicious love bumps in the night. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. You have Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Moon. So Sagittarius, with tricks of the heart you might not see coming, this Hellhound, Cruelty, Fear, Tactics, and the Devil, there may be either you or someone else kind of using a sense of their strength, their domination to, have you do what they want you to do or not do what you want to do. With this Magician card, there's a sense of having the ability to see something you want to change and actually change it. With the Strength card here, it's embracing, the more gentle qualities in yourself, the more aggressive, animalistic qualities in yourself, and accepting all aspects of yourself so that you have a stronger presence, and also believing in yourself that you can make a change. With this Devil here, maybe there is a negative thinking pattern or a relationship pattern that you are trying to get out of but feel stuck in, or keep returning to, or types of people that you're attracted to. So let's take a look at that Devil here. Knight of Pentacles. They are one of the slowest moving knights. They are intentional about each step of the way. They plant seeds, and they have a very they plant the seeds for like the harvest that they want to have eventually. So here with the Devil card, it's usually kind of like being seduced, being tempted by things that are not for your best and highest good. They're more instant relief, instant gratification, instant everything that someone is wanting, and they're kind of at odds there. So the Knight of Pentacle is very caring. They care about their reputation. They're very hardworking. So in terms of, whoever this Devil is here in your life that might be playing some tricks on your heart, kind of, if you are the Knight of Pentacles or if you are the Devil, it's a contrast there of caring about something and looking at the long-term outcome, and really looking at satisfying immediate needs or desires that might not be for your best and highest good. So let's take a look at the Magician. You have the Eight of Swords, a sense of feeling like you are restricted. So it's kind of looking that this Devil is someone who is shaping your future, how you look at the future. Perhaps you don't really see much of a future without this Devil influence. And with the Strength card, you have the Four of Cups. It's starting to seem like this Devil might be someone who is either the devil on your shoulder, kind of having you just looking at your future and what you can make of it, and really denying anything else, denying, following your heart, following your passion, and really sticking to this path of doing things that are practical. For others of you, it's a sense of this Devil is making it seem like they care about your future, but really are putting some thoughts into your mind where you really aren't able to do much without them, or whatever it is that you might want to do is kind of dumb. And so, like, you really aren't aware of what's going on, and so you kind of need them to they might not say this to you. It might just feel like they are the more superior one and have things going for them, and they kind of allow you to believe that, or don't tell you anything otherwise. So here, in terms of love treats, you've got this Ghost Regrets, King of Swords, the Hierophant, High Priestess, more major arcana cards when it comes to, you can see here the High Priestess and the Hierophant. They have these pillars for both of them. The Hierophant is more of kind of like a teacher, or a view of society, institutions. With the high priestess, it is a sense of your intuition and recognizing that things are neither black nor white. Everything is on some continuum. There is a need to kind of like accept and recognize everything, because everything is like just slightly different than everything else. People are slightly different. They have slightly different mannerisms. They have, but they can also have huge mannerisms that are different, or personalities. But it doesn't necessarily mean that person is their mannerism, or is this one particular aspect of their personality. With a Hierophant, it can be kind of like just black or white, wrong and right, especially when you look at how kind of like the current society is right now. It's very polarizing. And with the King of Swords, King of Swords is really making a decision based on the facts that they believe are credible, and really not going to play to, emotions, emotional pleas, things like that. So in terms of love treats, perhaps there was a decision that you made about a relationship, a way that you were going to commit yourself to something or someone, and you are really kind of dealing with the consequences of what the decision was, and maybe even looking at the things that you didn't really know or truly grasp or understand. So let's take a look at this King of Swords up here. You have the 10 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, for some of you, maybe this is kind of like a parent figure, or this could be whoever this devil person is in your life. And, they have authority because of whatever their life experiences were, gave them this sense of power that they either have or you think that they have. And to some degree, perhaps whatever decision was made was based upon trying to model your life in a way that you were hoping that the King of Swords would want you to model your life. Let's take a look at the Hierophant. You have the Magician again. So this ability to make a change, to do something that you want to do, and perhaps you were just going off of what things were traditionally or what was expected of you. Let's take a look at the High Priestess. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are constantly changing. It's almost as if you tap in more to your intuition, and really embrace that, and embrace your magician energy, the talents that you have, the skills that you have, the resources that you have access to. You're able to make a huge significant change from wherever you've been going in terms of your love life. So here, in terms of magically delicious love bumps in the night for October, this prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Knight of Pentacles is showing up again here. Being very focused on what it is that you want, being very, clear about the path. And with this Three of Wands, there seems to be, different directions you can be taking. You can grow in any which way you want to grow. And with this moon, again, this call to tapping into your intuition, but having this Knight of Pentacles attitude when you are on a path of where there's not a lot of clarity is something that can be good, in the sense that you're less intimidated by phantom obstacles or dilemmas that might be on the path. You're just dedicated to making that change. So here, let's take a look at this Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. So, not just looking at things from a reasonable aspect, but also tapping into the heart, that a little bit of intuition, and kind of being more balanced in the approach. About Three of Wands, you have the World. So again, this big change, there's a whole new world out there for you, Sagittarius. Perhaps you've been planning for it with these Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you've been planning to make this huge change. And and that the world, this sense of satisfaction, completion, victory is out there for you. Let's take a look at the moon. You have the Three of Cups. So here, with the Three of Cups, the people that surround you, like friends and so forth, depending on how you feel, your confidence is around them. If you feel more confident with them, if you trust them absolutely, then perhaps they are a path for you to explore some opportunities for love, some love bumps. If they are the type of people where you feel inferior to or second fiddle to, then perhaps taking some time away from them into your own direction. So here I'm going to go ahead and close off the reading with an oracle card message from your future self about any spine-tingling love connections that could be lurking in the shadows. So here's this present, and the wrapping paper just says give. So here I would say, Sagittarius, this is a gift to give yourself. So I'm hoping this provides you a helpful perspective of love for you this month, and we'll see you next time. Take care.